everybody, it's me and Amber. So we wanted to let you guys know that we started our IUI process again. We're really excited. She actually got her period way before we were expecting it to be, because it's always like around the 8th or the 9th, right?
Yeah.
And what time was it supposed to be this time?
It was supposed to be on the 8th of January, but I got it on the 30th of December.
Yeah, so we're like, oh my god, like, we weren't expecting this, and we're like, she was like, I got my period, and I was like, girl, you tripping? And then, so she did, so then we called the clinic, and we were scared they were going to be closed, but they weren't. They were open, and so we started our process, our third IUI, at the beginning of January, and we were thinking it's going to be like more towards the middle. So, we had our follicle check.
The follicle check was on January 8th, the day that I should have started my period, but instead we were at the clinic for the follicle scan. And that day they checked my ovaries, and on my left side I had a 15, and on my right side I had a 14. You heard that right. I had 2 this time.
Oh yeah. So we're really excited this time because all the other IUIs, all the other follicle checks that we've always had one dominant follicle, and it's like, it's a good follicle, but it's always just been one. And like, they're always like, oh, it's fine, we only need one. And we're like, okay, we were always hopeful. But this time, like, she got her period early, and then we went and she was checking both sides, and I'm thinking, okay, why do they always check both sides? Because we always just only have one. And she checked one side, and it was like at a 14, and then she checked the other side, and it was at a 15, and I'm like, wait a second. So this time we have 2, and she said there's a 10% chance that we're gonna have twins. So I don't think we're gonna get twins, but I like the fact that we get like 2 chances in one cycle or whatever. So like, we're really excited about that. And then we went for our IUI on
Thursday.
Thursday.
10th.
Yeah, Thursday the 10th. We went really early. We did the usual. Went early we went early so they could thaw our specimen, our sperm out. And then we went in, and it was way smoother than all the other ones. We had one of our, we had the nurse. Are they called nurses or doctors?
The nurse.
We had the nurse that helped us the first IUI, so she knew what we struggled with Amber's, the way her uterus is and stuff like that. So the way Amber's, if you guys have been watching us for a while, the way Amber's uterus and cervix is kind of like tilted a certain way, so they always had to use like the flexible catheter, which is like, it looks skinnier and it looks more wobbly, so that they could go in and up, because that's the way her entrance is. So they always had trouble on the first one. I mean, the lady took like, it felt like forever, like maybe 25 minutes, because she was like, oh my god, you guys are making me nervous and stuff like that, like, this is making me sweat. But she got it, but we were negative through that one. And on the second one, it was another nurse, and she actually had to have an IVF nurse come and assist her, because she didn't feel comfortable doing it, because it was kind of difficult for her to go in there. But the IVF nurse did a really good job, and Amber felt all the good symptoms, but that one was negative as well. And I mean, we asked them if that was the reason why she wasn't getting pregnant, and they said no, that doesn't have anything to do with it, because the reason they have a flexible catheter is because everyone is different. So if the first one doesn't work, which is straight up harder catheter that it's just thicker, it just doesn't look flexible at all. If that one doesn't work, they have the other alternative, which, I mean, they have it there for a reason. Everyone's different back in there and stuff like that. So they said that has nothing to do with it. So since she had done it the first time, she was like more confident, more like she knew what the situation was. So she went straight to the flexible one, and yeah, it went by faster, and you felt all the symptoms you're supposed to, like the cramping, the uncomfortableness, like, you know, it's in there, right? And she actually asked us if we wanted to stay there for a while, and we did. And she like flipped up this thing,
like,
so that
propped up so that my butt was like in the air.
Yeah, it was so cool. We're like, whoa, because we didn't have that the other times, and we stayed there. And yeah, like, I felt really confident about this one, and I feel like it's gonna work. And we actually had 16,000
million.
16 million sperm, and that's the most that we've ever gotten out of our sperm donor. We actually, well, the first time we bought 2 vials, and then this time, since we were expecting to get pregnant the second try, like the second IUI, so since we didn't, so we bought 2 more, and so this is the 3rd sperm from this dude, and it was at a 16 million, and that's amazing.
The clinic says that they look for at the very least 7. So the sperm bank that we chose already gives us more than what the clinic wants. But we're paying for 10 million and we're getting 16 million. We're almost getting doubled what we paid for.
Yeah, and we're really happy about that. That guy has good counts. And then they also showed us the other stuff about the sperm, and it showed that there was 60. So the last IUI, the mobility percentage was at a 60.
61, I believe.
61, and they want it to be at a 50. So we were still good the last time, but this time it was at a 64%.
Tonight is when I'm going to start taking the progesterone again. I have to start that tonight, and I take it at night, and then I have to take it up until we take the pregnancy test. And once it says positive, I have to keep taking it for 30 days.
Yeah. So since we've been negative every time we take the pregnancy test, and she stops taking it, so we still have some left over from the last prescription. So we've been using those up, and then hopefully she's pregnant this time, and we can refill our prescription and be pregnant and be excited.
Yeah.
But oh my God, guys, does any of you think we're gonna get twins? That's gonna be crazy.
I know.
I know people are gonna freak, like your mom, and
everybody,
my dad, like we're gonna get 2, but
I'm gonna.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think we're gonna get twins this time? Do you think this is what I was thinking? Since we didn't get to do it on December, and then we had to wait till January, I think God was like, girl, no, you get both of your chances. So he decided that he wanted to put both of our chances for January. Yeah. So we didn't miss out on December, since we have one this time. We have 2 this time.
Yeah, we basically get like a 2-for-1 shot, so we're paying for like the 1 chance with 1 follicle, because that's what we've normally had, but we're getting 2 shots with another follicle. And the good thing is that they're on both. I have 1 on each side, so once the sperm comes in and they split in between the 2 sides, they're gonna go to either one, because it's not like half of them are gonna die because there's nothing there. They're both gonna try and make their way to the egg.
Oh yeah, because that's what they say, like, oh, you have 16 million, but when they split in half. You get like 50-50 of what you actually get, because half of them go to the left side and then half of them go to the right side. So if there's eggs on both sides, then we get like 100%. Like, I feel like it's like 100% chance to get pregnant, because you're not wasting any sperm. No sperm's gonna go to waste going to a wrong side because you have eggs on both sides.
Yeah.
So we're staying really hopeful, and we're thinking this is the one. But have you had any symptoms ever since?
So I've been spotting since the IUI, and it's day 4. Yeah, on the day of, the first time I went to the bathroom, I was spotting, but just a little bit. And then, like, it kind of, like, progressed a little bit more. And now it's the 4th day. It's slowing down a little bit, but it's still spotting.
So what that could be, because I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but what I think that could be is, it's really sensitive down there, especially if they put, like, the catheter in. And sometimes it'll hit the sides of the walls, and that might cause it to be bleeding. Because they say you might have some spotting. But what I've also heard is that implantation, when the egg implants or whatever to your uterine wall, that causes it to bleed. But we never know, and we try not to research this time because we don't want to get our hopes up or our hopes down, because sometimes when you research and you're like, oh, you're supposed to be having this symptoms, you're supposed to be having these symptoms, and you don't have them, and you feel like crap, and you feel like, oh, you're not pregnant before we even get to like take the pregnancy test. So we're just not gonna look up anything this time, stay hopeful the whole time, and not even worry about and stress about anything, which that's what we've been doing. We actually I was telling her that work was too stressful, but she's a stressful person, so she's used to the stress, and she thinks she's not stressing, but she really is, because I could tell, like, calm down, and then she like goes off and says, I'm not mad, I'm not stressed. But I'm like, okay, well, I know how you are when you're happy, relaxed, and when you're stressing out and angry. So I mean, I'm her wife, I know how she is, but she always just thinks, I'm fine, I'm always fine.
I'm
So
pretty
we're-
stubborn.
Yeah, she's really stubborn, so we're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna deal with this anymore. We're just gonna take off of work and we're gonna be relaxed at home because I know the place where we are the most relaxed is at home. So we're just gonna do that, and we're off for 2 weeks. We might add one more, and it's paid, so we're good. So yes, that's how we are now. We're waiting until the 22nd.
No, the 25th.
The 25th. Okay, we're waiting until the 25th to take our pregnancy test, right?
Yep.
Okay. And hopefully we are pregnant, and if we are blessed with 2 little kids, we will be very happy, and if we are blessed with 1, we'll be really happy, and just wish us luck and give us good vibes our way, and pray for us, people.
Yes.
We really want to have a baby. We're ready. But you know, God, He knows when we're ready. So that'll be it for this video. We'll keep you guys posted on anything that that happens with us, and thank you guys so much for your support. We're up to 81 subscribers. That is a lot. I never thought that we would get there. Like, what the fuck?
I honestly thought we were gonna stop at like 50. Like I felt like nobody would care.
I don't know. It's just so amazing, and we want to thank all of you guys, and all of you guys that have been through the TTC journey. Welcome to our videos, and thank you guys so much for your support. And I want to thank all the new subscribers for your support, and make sure you guys like this video if you guys like it, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!